Fala, rapaziada, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais uma live aqui no nosso canal do YouTube. Dessa vez vai ser bem diferente para vocês que estão assistindo, a maioria de vocês vai assistir gravado, tá? E muitos de vocês, não sei nem se existe essa função aqui de traduzir, não sei, translate. A única frase que o Aaron aí entendeu vai ser essa palavra translate, porque hoje estarei falando em inglês, gente. Hoje estarei falando em inglês e o Aaron eu sei que fala um pouquinho de português, né, Aaron?
Um pouco.
Gente, essa live aqui vai ser diferente, tá? Vai ser a primeira em inglês que eu vou fazer aqui. Muitos de vocês talvez entendam um pouquinho e é bom para que vocês consigam praticar o inglês, entender. É muito bom você ouvir pessoas conversando, tá? Para muitos de vocês que talvez não entendam nada, pode ser que essa live aqui, a menos que você consiga clicar em traduzir, vai ser bem difícil de você entender, tá, gente? Mas, enfim, você 20, 25 minutos de troca de ideia, um grande atleta e amigo meu, que é o Aaron Debus. Bro, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Aaron, how is it?
Bro, back home is Aaron Debus.
Aaron Debus.
Yeah,
Is
it's kind of
good?
hard. So just
Aaron
Aaron
Debus.
is totally fine.
No, man, yeah.
It's totally fine.
So, gente, então vamos falar inglês aqui, tá? Então já vamos partir, vai ser uma entrevista / podcast aqui com Aaron. Vou falar Aaron porque é a forma com que eu sempre chamei meu irmão aí de vida, my brother from another mother, Aaron. E vai ser isso, tá, gente? Então a gente vai perguntar algumas coisas aqui. Eu, no caso, vou perguntar como foi Estados Unidos, como que foi também o trabalho que o Aaron é nosso atleta também, da ACN Sports. Ele foi para o Lakeland agora nesse summer de 25. Então, it was summer 25, right? That you went to Lakeland?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
just this past summer.
Sounds great, man. So, Aaron, the first question, man, just introduce yourself first. Who are you? The people now know your name, Aaron Debus, the correct pronunciation about your name. So just tell your background, where you're from. Like we can see the flag, the German flag in there, but just tell us about your background and where you came, your soccer background in Germany as well. So tell us a bit about you as well, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, my name is Aaron. I'll just say it Aaron because that's easy. And yeah, I'm about to turn 22 years old. And I've been in the US now for 3.5 years. I started playing soccer when I was 6 years old back at home in Germany. Just did the classic thing, like everyone started in the small town club, and then at some point I moved up a little later. I played small town soccer for a long time, and then I went to a bigger club when I was 15, so pretty late. And then I played at this club for 3 years till I was 18, and that was like the first team plays fourth division in Germany, so that's professional in Germany. And so we were in an academy, a smaller academy, but yeah, it was academy. And then in that time, I got to experience a lot about big or performance soccer, like before I was playing in the small town, and it was like not a lot of pressure. I was kind of one of the top players in the team, and then suddenly I had more competition in the academy. It was better players, everything. And so the first time I felt like pressure as well and all that. And I could learn a lot from that experience. We were playing big names like Bundesliga clubs like Stuttgart and Hoffenheim, for example.
By the way, bro, just sorry for interrupting you, but by the way, you are from Stuttgart, right? Stuttgart?
Yes, I'm from Stuttgart, a smaller town there, but basically Stuttgart, yeah.
Sounds great. I know because most of the guys from Brazil know because we play FIFA. We know that the team Stuttgart. We play Bundesliga, yes. So most of us know. I just don't know the players who played in Stuttgart. Can you name a player, like a Brazilian player, for example? Has he ever played for Stuttgart?
I don't think he's very, very famous in Brazil, but we have one player that is from Brazil, but then he played for the German national team. His name is Cacau.
Cacau, for sure.
Claudio
I know
Barreto, yeah.
A bald
Yeah.
guy, right?
Uh-huh. Yes. And
I
we
know.
had at that team we had Marcelo Bordon. You know Marcelo Bordon? He's an old Brazilian player too. Like he played in Stuttgart. He's a Stuttgart legend, but maybe he's not that
Do
big.
you know when specifically he played in Stuttgart?
I'm not
Like which
sure. But
decade?
we had a couple Brazilians, but I don't remember all of them. But we had
That's
other big names at Stuttgart too, like Timo Werner, Joshua Kimmich,
yeah.
those players, Sami Khedira, those all players that came from
They
Stuttgart.
all played for Stuttgart before.
Yeah, Serge Gnabry too. Yeah, a lot
Agnabi
of
as well. Yeah, yeah.
lot
No,
of
sounds
players.
great. So yes, man. So you played for what is the name of the team that you played in an academy?
The name is Eskifo Freiberg.
What?
It's
I don't know.
it's tough.
I
It's
don't know
tough.
how to pronounce that.
It's similar to Freiburg, the team in Bundesliga, but it's Freiberg. Yeah,
Ah, okay,
it's
Freiberg. Freiberg.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you
Mhm.
played again. When did you play? What was the frame time that you played for this academy, Freiburg?
That was from U15 to U18.
Okay, so 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
3 years. Yeah.
And I know that in when you were 18 years old, you came to the US, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So how was this transition, bro? Just tell us, and then the people watching the live here, how was this transition to come back, no, just to come to the USA after playing in a good country, which is Germany, coming new, a young player. Why did you move to the US, even if you had time to play in Germany still?
Mhm. Yeah. Um, well, I finished high school in that year, and then it was time for me to think about what am I gonna do? Am I gonna study? Am I gonna do like a gap year? Many people in Germany, it's like common to take after finishing high school that you take a gap year and you go travel like somewhere in the world. You do like a voluntary year or something just to get some experience in the world. And well, I learned about the opportunity to go to the US and play and have very good like facilities and all that stuff and a good system around it, like sports um and
Education.
school
Mhm.
connected. Because in Germany, I would have to go to school and then play at a club, so it's like separate. And I love that idea, and I was looking into it, and then I decided I'm not gonna do like a gap year or something, but I'm gonna go to the US and study over here and play over here, and look where it
For
brings me.
sure.
Yeah,
For
it's.
sure.
I think everyone has kind of that idea that, especially from a country like Brazil or Germany, that coming to the US, maybe the dream to go pro is also a little bit easier. So
Oh, I
yeah, I
don't. Yeah.
was I was
Is
going
this
to try
is
that
this
as
a
well.
common? Is this sorry for interrupting, bro? Again, is it a common sense in Germany as well to see United States as a easier way to become professional?
I think it is
Yeah. In
because
Brazil,
Germany,
slowly. Brazil, the guys say United States. Oh, okay, it's easier. The guys say
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure. In Germany too. And yeah, I would say somehow it is, but it's still not easy, you know? Like
We know
Germany is
that.
very tough. Yeah, Germany is very tough. We have like up to the fourth or fifth division is still professional and on a very good level. So that that is very tough in Germany, and it's easier in the States, but yeah,
Even
long not easy. Yeah,
even though it can be easier than Germany, it can be easier compared to Brazil, but it's not easy at all, man. There are a
oh,
lot
for
of
sure not.
there are a lot of great players throughout the US. We saw it even in
Yeah,
JUCO. We were in Marshalltown, which is we're gonna talk about Marshalltown as well, our time in Marshalltown.
yeah,
It's a good JUCO, but in our time, it was not even the best 30 JUCOs in the country. And even though there were great players that
very good players.
yeah, the great players that I can say that one of the best players that I played ever was Hiroki Tsuda, the
Oh,
Japanese guy.
amazing
He's
player.
great
Very
player,
good. If he was
and
younger, he would go professional for me. If he
he
was
was
younger.
he had all things, everything, everything in a soccer level to be a professional player.
Yes. Hmm.
Everywhere in the United States, in Europe, in Brazil, in Japan, everywhere. This guy was a
Yes.
beast.
Yeah, was a very
And
good player.
and man, well, bro, what was the how was the first year? Okay, you played academy in Germany from your
Mhm.
15 to 18 years old. Then you make this transition to US in 18 years old. How was that? Even as a young person, man, you just came adult. You just came to majority. Not majority. What is the best
Yeah,
word
mature
to
easily.
express? Yeah,
Yeah.
maturity. You just came to maturity at 18 years old. How was that to move to United States, a new country, new culture? How was that as a young man to come to a place like that?
To be honest, of course, it's like mm, a little bit scared because you never like know what's coming and all that stuff. But to be honest, at that point, um, I always wanted to go to the US, and um, it was kind of funny for me because I wanted to go like for vacations or something. I wanted to go to the US. I wanted to see it, like everything, do the like experience it, you know. And then my first connection with the US was just like I'm gonna fly there and move there for the next 4 years.
Mhm.
And that was a little bit that took me a while to realize, but I think that was good for me that it took me a while because I was not too scared. I was really more excited. And of course, like I'm gonna leave my parents and all that, but luckily I was in a situation that I could say, okay, I'm coming back home for Christmas, for example, or something. So that really was helping me. I think it would be much worse if I knew I wasn't gonna see my family for a long, long time, you know. Um, but other than that, I was really excited, and I was really um, yeah, just I wanted to see everything. I want to experience everything.
I could see that, bro. You were 18 years old by the time in 22, right? In fall 22, you were together. I came to Marshalltown in Marshalltown Community College in fall 22 as well.
Yeah.
And I could see you at 18 years old. I was 21 by the time. I could see
Hmm.
you 3 years younger and having the maturity of an old man. You were crazy in that season. You were a starter. You were. I remember in the preseason we all Brazilian were talking about, man, this German center back is gonna be crazy, and you were.
Mm.
You always push you down. You always push you down and saying that you were not that good in the first season, and just tell that you played because the other center back got hurt. But no, man, you were really good.
Yeah.
You made part of a great team. Most of the players came to after they went to a great Naya, great D1s, great D2s. This team was great, and you were part of this team.
Yeah.
So how was that, man, as well? How was that soccer wise to be in a team and be important for a team, a great team like that? So
Yeah.
how was that situation for you, like in your mind?
Yeah. Um, I think some things you only realize after a little bit too. Like, yeah, I was mature too, but in the way that I was careless too a little bit, you know, like I didn't worry too much. I just like went there and play. And I was like more concerned about how I'm playing and all that stuff. But it was really just good playing, you know, like getting experience in the first year, experience a very different soccer than what I experienced back home, a very different system, very different teammates. Suddenly you have to speak in English or so many other languages.
Yeah,
Um, and
you even know how to
so,
speak Portuguese right now.
sorry,
You even know how to speak Portuguese right now. Like you know some things.
I'm trying my best. Eu
Say
falo
a
um
word in
pouco.
Portuguese, not a word, like a phrase, a sentence.
Oh. Fala
Alemão?
paisada.
Alemão que é alemão abençoado, né?
Aham, abençoado, alemão abençoado. That's what
Alemão
Matheus told me
abençoado.
always.
Alemão
And you tell
abençoado.
me too. Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man. So the first season you played, and how tell us about a little bit about our partnership in the first year as well. I consider you, and I always tell Yezo, my partner in ACN, most of the people that I knew in MCC, I always tell you were one of my best friends, if not the best friend that I made in US. And you are German from a totally different background. So
Yeah.
how was this partnership on your point of view? How was that partnership in your first season?
First of all, I can say the same thing, bro. Like since then, bro, like it's been great. It's a brotherhood, like it's amazing what connection you can make with someone from the other side of the world, and just if you have a similar mindset. And I think that's where we came together because I remember in preseason or something we were not really doing a lot together, but once the training started and everything, um, we just had a similar mindset, and we just wanted to get better. And even though we were in a good position in the team, also we still wanted to get better. And so we started like doing the extra work, staying after practice, maybe being there early, stuff like that. And just yeah, that's how we connected. And
For
then
sure.
that was the first point that we connected, and then we talked more, exchanged more info and stuff like that. And then we
Yeah,
found out we connect on different levels too, and we have the will to be the best, to do something different.
for sure, man.
And yeah,
Mhm. No, no, yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, just finish.
yeah, like that's
That was
pretty
it.
much like we it was a progress, and we went to that progress together. Like we had goals, and we were consistent doing it every day. Like
Same
I had
mentality. Same
same
mentality every
mentality
time. Yeah.
every time. I have
Uh,
pictures on my phone from like good days, from bad days. I know, like I have videos where we're doing some testing. We're
yeah,
like
yeah.
tired. Some days we're dancing around doing stupid stuff. Like
But bro,
it's
by the way, send me those videos. Send me
yeah,
those.
man.
I don't have most nothing, almost nothing of these times, man. Like videos, I erased
Yeah,
everything. I deleted everything from my cell phone. Man.
I
So
got you. I
just
have it on the phone.
yeah.
I'll find it.
I remember these times, man. It was the same at the same time was really good for us to practice together, to be every day chatting
Yeah,
and sharing things. The same time was a hard time because we passed through like a Marshalltown, which is in the winter, is like 30 degrees negative in Celsius. It's really hard to have a life in situations like that. But we trained together. We were every time together, so it was great, man. This time was great. And after Marshalltown, Aaron, how was that? I know you moved to Wayland, which is in AI school.
mm,
When you moved there, and then you were graduating in there, right? Is that correct? You're
yeah.
graduating in
This
Wayland
May. Hmm.
this May. You're graduating. Also, you played for a semi-pro team, which is Lakeland United. Most of our followers here they know Lakeland because of all the marketing that we do for the team. How was that, man? How ACN? Look, the alarm here ticking.
No, you good.
How was that, man? How was the feeling of going to Florida to play soccer, to have a good environment there? How was that?
Like, first of all, you go there, you look at everything around the team, like um, professional structures, like very good, like coaches with very like good experiences, good references. We have, um, yeah, a great structure around it. Like Tawan is taking care of everything, like very good organization. And you come to those apartments and everything. You come to Florida, and it's like a dream. Like, you're there, like it feel like paradise. And then it's so hot. It's very
Yeah.
hot coming from Germany, and then summer in Florida is very hot. But yeah, like we started practicing there, and you could feel like it's different, you know. It's a good structure, good level. Um, and yeah, I had to fight with some injuries over there. That was unfortunate. So I for myself it was a little bit more fighting, but that was also because the team was on a very good level. So it was not like you go there and you have your spot and you're just gonna play every game. No, you have to compete. Like this is actually gonna make you better. And I think um, also about tactics and all that stuff. It's a different soccer again than
Different
college
soccer.
soccer. It's
Just
like
different from what you saw in Marshalltown and Wayland. It's a complete different approach from what you see as a soccer wise. It's different, like the coaching staff, the way that people do business, not just inside the field but off the field. I can say by myself, man, Lakeland was a place that I made a lot of friends, and
yes,
now some friends they become my partners in business. So you
yeah.
know.
That's another thing. Like lots of great connections from all over the US. Like you have players that are playing in college on one side of the US, on the other side of the US. Like a lot of good connections, like you said, friendships. Um, you find some people that you didn't know from your own conference, like that now you're like, oh, okay, I know this guy from this team in my conference now, or just very, very good connections. And yeah, like even outside, just in the club soccer world. So it's a good way to see, okay, even if college soccer is done, what could await me for playing soccer in the US after I'm done, if I'm only playing club. So that's nice to see the structure as well.
For sure, man. Of course, people are gonna say, "How did you go to Lakeland?" So, how was ACN Sports? Like, how was our role in this partnership? How was it to get in contact with Tawan to get to Lakeland? How was that for you to have ACN in your side, bro?
Mhm. Well, of course, like I've seen other guys go there. I've seen you go there. So I have firsthand reviews. Like I have firsthand um people that can tell me about it and how it is, and people that recommended it to me, that it's a good place. And then we got in contact with Tawan, and yeah, we talked to him. He looked at my video and all that, and they yeah decided to help me out a little bit to get me there, with a little offer. Of course, that made it very attractive. And then there was so many factors that I say, yeah, like I want to do it, you know. And
Of
then
course,
so
man.
ACN really was the bridge for that as
Sounds
well.
great, man. And also, I know that ACN Sports is a name, is an institution name, but of course, the guy, the person behind ACN is me. Like I created ACN. So, how was that partnership? I will say my point of view as well, like what you taught me throughout this way. But how was I never made this question to you, but how was I important to you throughout this journey, like throughout these 3 years that we know each other? How was that? How was this approach? How was this like supporting workouts? How was this daily basis? How was that in a daily basis for having ACN Sports on your side, bro? Like for having me in your side, by the way.
Yeah. Well, from the beginning, from day one, I said like same mindset. We wanted to do things different. We wanted to do good things. We want to get the maximum out of ourselves. And just with that, we just grew like, yeah, like a brotherhood. And so like a very big trust as well. So um, I know that with you, if I come to you, I talk to you about it, I'm gonna get an honest opinion. I'm gonna get a real opinion, and I'm gonna get a opinion that I know, like this is it, like okay, he's real with me. He's gonna show me what, in his opinion, is the best step to do now. And so when you come to me and you tell me, "Oh, Aaron, there's this opportunity," or "Aaron, look at this," or if I come to you asking you about something and you say like, "Oh, yeah, bro, like I think you should do this or consider this," I know I will get a good opinion from you, and I know I can trust it. And so pretty
It's a
much I know you have the best in mind for me. So yeah,
For sure, man. For sure. I already heard of I already heard a phrase, a sentence of my friend, a friend of mine who said like all situations where you know a person, like where you trust a person, it's always a know, like, and trust. Like this order here. You first know the person.
yeah,
After that, you like the person. You like the way he or she lives, the way he or she thinks, and then after you like it, you're gonna trust them.
yeah,
I think that's the same situation that
exactly.
occurred with us with each other. So we have this friendship, we have this partnership above all things because we had this chronology. Let's say that, like, we have this order. We knew each other, we liked each other, and now we trust each other.
Yeah.
So
And
it's pretty
and
much.
just straight up, we can say, of course, like you make experiences too. Like I made experiences that you told me something, I was thinking about it, and then I did that, and I saw, okay, like that was a good opinion that he gave me. Like that was a good thing. And so you have good experiences with trusting each other too. You know, like if you trust someone and he does something bad, then you're not going to trust this person anymore. But like we had the trust, and the trust, you know, keep
Yeah.
continuing because it's good. Like everything is going well. So
Yes, for sure, because we know that for life, not just for soccer, not just for college soccer, not just for
yeah,
college career, like not just for 4 or 5 years, but we're gonna trust each other for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
exactly.
That's why I always say that United States is a 40-year plan. That's what one says as well. Like
Mm,
United States cannot be like a 4-year plan. It has to be a 40-year plan, like 40,
yeah,
40, because what you live in these 4 years here are gonna forge yourself. You're gonna make yourself in the next 30 years, the
yeah.
next 40 years. So the way
And
you
and
live,
that's
the
the
way you
thing.
live versus the people you know, everything.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Coming here in your 20s, or I came here when I was 18. Like coming in this age here, that is the age, like wherever you are in the world, that is where you find yourself, that is where you find out what you want, that is where you learn, that is where you get mature. Like coming to the US made me grow in so many yeah areas of my life, and made me learn so many things, so that I can like recommend it. I don't want to miss this experience, because I don't know, if I stayed in Germany, I would not have learned some things that I know right now. I think I would be a very, very different person, and I'm like proud of also what I learned and what person I became. You know, you can always get better, but I think like this coming here helped me out a lot in many ways. Yeah.
Sure. And we are not even talking about your academic graduation. You're graduating, you're getting a bachelor's degree.
Yes.
You, for sure, in Germany, you have a better English preparation, like better English classes than in Brazil. We didn't have anything. Like when I were
Yeah.
in Brazil, like in my 18, 17 years old, I didn't know a word in English. Like I know some little things,
Yeah.
so I can say, on my point of view, like United States gave me an academic career, an academic graduation, gave me a bachelor's degree, English, Spanish, gave me contacts, gave me networking. So pretty much it was the same for you, right?
It's yeah, it's amazing. even like English, yes, it's like international, like everyone, that's the basic everyone should have. So being very excellent in that is amazing, and that's an amazing opportunity for it. Um, and then on top of that, since the US is a very international country too, or in college, there's so many international people. You learn about other cultures too. Like I learned about Brazil, like starting to pick up on some Portuguese, some Spanish, all that stuff. But um, it's cool to say that through the connections I made, I can go to a lot of countries in this world and have a
That's what
connection
I would
there.
say. That's what I would
Yeah,
say. Like now I have a home in Germany. You have a home in
yeah.
Brazil. We're gonna have a home in Japan because we have
In
Japanese
Japan,
friends.
yeah,
It's crazy,
it's
man. You
it's
now have
amazing.
a
Like,
girlfriend, and then you have a house in the United States.
yeah,
So that's crazy, man. That's crazy how life works. She's alongside you.
she's right here. She's
Yeah,
supporting also with that. Yeah,
that's good. That's good, man. Yeah. So that's the things that US give to you. It's much more than just a degree or just soccer. Oh, okay, I want to be professional. Most of the players here that come to me in Brazil, they say, "Man, I just want US because it's easier to become professional." No, it's much more than that.
oh,
It's much more.
it's you you come to the US for one reason, and you stay here for a million reasons.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of
is
course.
is so much more than you think when you're coming here. And 4 years, if you're looking only at the bachelor's degree, is a much longer time with a lot more experience than you think in the beginning when you come here. Um,
Perfect,
like
perfect.
it's it's really really amazing.
Yes, for sure, man. Bro, that was a really good mini podcast here for sure. We could, as we were in person, we could talk, we could speak for two
Yeah,
hours, 3 hours straight. I know this is not going to be a problem for us because we can speak about many things.
maybe
But
part
to
two.
wrap up,
Maybe part two.
maybe part two for sure, man, for sure. We can make a longer podcast. By the way, I'm not gonna say this because it's I'm gonna say you after the call here. I cannot say this in public still, but I'm planning to do a podcast with a really good friend of mine who played with you in Marshalltown as well. I think you might know
Okay,
this. It's
nice,
gonna
nice.
be an
That'd be
in-person
cool.
podcast. Like we're gonna bring people over the podcast to make this. So it's gonna be a great project as well. So this year,
I'm
26.
excited to hear about that. Yeah,
Yes, and we can make a live together. You in StreamYard, me, we both in person. That could be a good project for sure.
perfect, perfect.
But yes, man. To wrap this up, just to wrap this up, this podcast here. Would you recommend ACN Sports for your friends, for people that want to come to US, and why?
100%, 100%, because I have experienced that it is the best. I have worked with. I had an agency to come to Germany. I had two, three different agencies for transfers, and some of them did good jobs. Some of them did not very good jobs. Some of them decent, no problem. But ACN, I know it's different. I know is the best. And I can say that from firsthand because I know you, and I know what's going on. I know your approach, your how you care about the players. I know some behind the scenes stuff. Like I know it's very genuine, and very like you keep yourself on a high quality. Like you have high demands for yourself. So I 100% like I'm going to try to transfer again, and I'm going to do it with ACN Sports because I know that's gonna give me the best result, and I'm gonna be happy with it. So yeah,
Bro,
that's
really
it.
love to hear that. You know that when I say ACN Sports, I'm saying about me. For sure, he is Renal Mateus, which is my partner. He comes alongside me when you say ACN Sports. But
Yeah,
first of all, people are the most important thing in our life. So institution we put aside. It's the person. The person that's what matters. So when we are approaching a player, I'm approaching, for example, Aaron. I'm approaching
Yes.
Debus. I'm approaching you, bro. I'm approaching you, not the player. Okay, no, I'm gonna make this profit here. No, I'm taking care about your life. That's what
Yes.
matters.
Yeah.
So that's what makes
And I know
difference. And also, yeah,
I know what is part of the package for ACN. I know it's not just you're gonna bring me to a school and buy Aaron, like do your thing, you know? Like I know that I can come to you with any demands. Like I can say, okay, but Gabriel, I need a fitness program. Gabriel, I need a nutritionist. Gabriel, I need some help with I'm injured. I need some examination or something like that. I know that I can come with my demands, what I need to be successful. And that is really just more than I'm gonna find you another school. It's like I'm going to help you make the best of your career. And even if it's things like maybe I'm mentally not doing well and I'm not able to perform, then I know as well I can come to you and we're gonna figure something out
I can
to get back
remember.
on track.
Can you remember a lot of calls that we made throughout this year and throughout the time that we were together? We were talking like for 2 hours straight, like things about our life, how we would pass through these difficult things, difficult moments that we were passing. So,
Yeah,
mentality is everything, right?
it's
Mentality is
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's another factor of performance as well.
totally.
And but that's not the only important thing, but it's just a factor of life. And that's what I like about ACN, that it's about the athlete, but it's also about the human. So that's very good.
Sounds great, man. Sounds great. There's no better way to finish this live here, this podcast, bro. Again, thank you so much for having this
Sure.
time, for having this 30 minutes here talking.
Yeah.
It was of great help to us. Again, some Brazilians here that are watching our live, they must not understand most of what we are saying. Some do,
Exciting.
some can learn a bit about our life. Some players, some people in Brazil can also have captions here, so they can translate what we're talking here. So it was a pleasure as well to have you watching this live, guys. And Aaron, bro, all the best for you. 26 is ours. You're gonna make part of your transfer process. By the
Sure.
way, this week I would like to talk to you in more depth about your transfer. How are things going? So let's go
Yes.
together, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for listening, for having me here, and yeah, get
Yeah,
with ACN Sports
sure. Soon you're gonna be in Brazil, and most of these guys are gonna be seeing you in person, hopefully.
for sure. Let's do that. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, guys. Valeu, rapaziada. Tamo junto. Mais uma live finalizada. E semana que vem talvez teremos mais uma aí. Vamos pegar firme agora nas entrevistas. Tamo junto. Valeu. Tchau, tchau.